Hello everyone and welcome back for episode 14 of our Rogue Legacy Let's Play. As you might remember, episode 13 didn't go so well. We had a lot of fighting to do with that level 3 area, the Maya level boss, and it just didn't quite turn out right for us. So today's goal is going to be to search for more gold, as always, and to just keep making progress a little bit more, maybe in the health department wouldn't hurt us, maybe a little bit more in the damage department. You never know, maybe we'll come across a particularly useful rune. These are all things I'd like to be on the lookout for, and if we get a particularly nice and useful setup as far as a build, a class, and a attribute, something like a dwarf Hokage, I might go after that boss a few more times. I just want to draw attention to, I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but look how fast this dude is breathing. He's seriously, like, he's doing drugs. He's gotta be on meth or something. I'm worried about him. Anyway, let's go in the castle. What do you think? I'm totally re-energized. I'm totally ready. This is going to be a good run. I can feel it. I hope you guys are with me. We're going to get so much gold. It's just going to be the best. Alright, so here we go. We've had lots and lots more tips since the last time that I've had to look. Since actually the last recording session when episode 11 went up, there's actually quite a lot of comments right there that I might speak to over the course of this episode. One of them in particular being, and I'm pretty sure I've addressed this in previous episodes, is that I am aware that, yes, the journal is being written by a former knight. That is not myself. Which then would kind of explain why it is that they are chronicling a tale that actually hasn't been told in my character's world yet. I'm not upset about it or anything, it just maybe, I don't know, I was having a moment of non-clarity when I said things that seemed to the contrary of that. Alright, if this dude could hang out with me for a second, there we go. I'm real happy about my damage when it comes to the castle. There's nothing to worry about here. Pretty much everything is like, even if I take a shot, it's like I'm taking it on the chin, but I'm not going to be put down too much by it. It's just casual. You know, everybody's here throwing blows back and forth. Nobody's really, well, they're going down pretty fast. They're going down fast and hard. I'm staying up. Yeah, and you can take that out of context all day and night, and it won't change the fact that I said it. Alright, I almost landed right on those spikes. It didn't happen, though. Oh, man, I'm in a goofy mood today. I don't know what's going on. Let's go to the right. I don't think I'm going to bother... Oh, well, right in the face with that missile. I don't think I'm going to bother going to the forest to hang out for too long. If I do, maybe just I'll pass through for a moment, check out if there's anything particularly nice over there. I would really love to get some more runes and equipment. I think equipment probably more than runes at this point. I think I've pretty much got the type of runes that I'm going to need. And yes, I am aware I'm playing a paladin. Before you have to say anything, yeah, I can block, I know. I don't know, I have like a real problem pressing the button when I need to, and I guess we're headed up to the Maya then. I wasn't really planning on coming up here yet, but we might as well. It's kind of where we belong. This is our home for now. But yeah, I picked these classes, and for the most part, it's sort of just like, it doesn't stick in my head that I picked up a specific class. So even though I might know what they were when I pick them on the character select screen, they usually come back to being just a barbarian again. And even the barbarian don't really use their special all that often. Granted, I've used it a few times. I mean, there have been moments where I've remembered, but, you know, hopefully you don't get too bent out of shape by it. You know, I feel like even though I could maybe have made a little bit better progress by this point, things are not going that badly. I'm not sure what the amount of hours one is expected to put in to make serious progress in this game, but I feel like things could be definitely going at a slower pace, and for the most part I feel like I've invested my gold at least semi-wisely. There are certain moves that I know people have been, you know, a little perturbed about, might be the right word. The gold find thing, I know that we've seen both sides of that issue argued, and I'm gonna have to come down on the side of, like, defending my own choice there. I just think that having the extra gold find is going to help me in some way, shape, or form. Fairy chest, take no damage. Alright, is there a way that I can use this? Oh, I can dash, right? I can probably use my dash here to some effect. I don't know how far up I have to go or what I have to dodge, but if I go up there and I start dashing right away... Alright, let's do it. Dashing through the snow, 101 horse open. God damn it. Alright, that didn't quite work. And I'm going to take some more damage on my way back out. Thank you for that. Salt in the wound. It's not a wound until you've had some salt in it. What am I going to do with this situation? I can't quite reach them down there. I guess I have to get No, I don't think that's quite right either. Maybe I'll just keep knocking him back for a while. Oh yeah, okay, that'll kill him. Just takes a while. Not sure blocking would have really done much to help me. Maybe I should let you guys come in a little bit closer, and then we'll fight over here. Do you wanna hang out? Alright, come on over. So they all seem to stand still once I start wailing on their shield, so I guess, let them do their thing. I feel like this room was definitely worth being in just by virtue of all the gold we're picking up alone. Plus the fact that these guys aren't particularly dangerous, as I freaking hit into one of them. The timing just could not be worse on some of the things that I say. It's like I'm trying to sabotage my own run. Do I get a special bonus for killing all these guys? Oh, there's 2. Oh, okay, whatever. No, just get a bunch more gold. Alright, well, that is part of our goal anyway. So I'm not going to be too upset about it. So I guess we'll just keep heading up. Maybe we'll find the boss room, in which case I can lock down the castle again. Or maybe I will just meet my untimely demise. Could have used my shield there. That would have been probably an ideal moment for that. Oh, man. There's platforming moments happening. Alright, we can handle this. Maybe. Just a little bit of PAD would do me some good here. Oh! Not POD, I didn't say that. Alright, you shoot up. And then I'm gonna just take you out in one shot. There we go. Oh, one round of shots. Like at the bar. Oh, it's a mimic. It's a mimic. Oh, man. I'm gonna dodge this. It's all good. Yep, yeah, oh, we've got to get another group involved. Alright, take some of my MP, fine. I shielded. I did it. You guys can check that off your bucket list. I've done it. I almost did it again, even. You can imagine that. Alright, eyeballs done for. What's the skeleton gonna... Can he shoot through walls? No, we're good. What's below me here? Checking out the map. Alright, it was a dead end to the left. I'm kind of curious to know if there was anything over there. Well, I guess not, because there's no treasure chest marking, right? Boss room's probably way over to the right. I think I've probably gone too far. I might as well commit to this angle, though, now that I've come this far. Maybe there's some treasure, some kind of useful something. 3,200 gold makes this not a completely useless run, but still not exactly the best run either. If I could get a little bit more HP and last a little longer, that would be lovely. Okay, you shoot the ceiling, and nobody's going to be the wiser. Alright, cool. I'm gonna head down, and these guys are gonna be a pain in my butt. Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Oh, they're gonna charge me like the boss. They are like a boss. There we go. Handled. Mischief managed. Have at it. Alright, can anybody here kill me? Probably Skittering Wolf. Let's keep going. Alright, what do you have? Not a whole lot, I have to say. And I'm just gonna take all your gold, and you can be over there and be all upset about it. Sorry about that. It's not the most kind thing to do. Just jumped right over your head. You didn't even see it coming. What just shot that piece of gold out of it, I wonder? Alright, you have one of these. Maybe help you take a little bit more damage. Come on, hurry up. Just be a good boy and die. It's really fun bouncing across this room 100 times, but if you could just, like, turn around, or... I don't know. Do something. Alright, you're gonna die this time. There you go. I still get to get knocked back, though. I could have probably charged across the room a few times there and saved myself a few moments. Do these guys keep their damage at where it was left, I wonder? I have no idea of knowing. I think they may have. Alright. You gotta watch out. Had a, so far, a pretty okay run of not getting hit in this last few moments, and of course this is probably the part where we'll make a really, really stupid move, just because I am quite the masochist when it comes to saying something and then doing the opposite. It just seems to be my nature. Alright, what's up, though? Oh, we got another journal entry. Alright. By the person who is not me, I am 100% sure of it. It's been said. Journal entry number 17. I must be going insane. I stumble across a carnival inside this castle, complete with a sad clown and everything. He's sort of an ass, but I guess you can't be picky with your friends in a place like this. I'm getting hungry again. Good thing I topped up on chicken legs. I found these in a chandelier. I'm glad that the character realizes how silly this is. This castle, sometimes I wonder if it's all a big joke. Okay, Flame Stars. Not too happy about you, but thankfully they're not smart enough to take me down. Flame Stars are dead, and we've got definitely a pretty safe There we go. Pretty safe treasure chest coming up. And we've got 5,000 gold. Okay, this is transformed into a passable run. I feel like we're going to get some kind of nice bonus from this. It's going to be worth the time we spent. These guys are trouble for me for some reason. I don't know. They don't seem to be that hard in theory, but then when they get in the room with me, I just always seem to have a hard time nailing them down, because they keep running, they want to fly all over the place. All willy-nilly, you know? Alright, Ghost, Magician, you're not anything for me. Chicken leg, that's what I wanted to see. Oh, I can fly up. We got a Skittering Wolf on top, who is going to probably run in place indefinitely. Skittering Wolf, yeah, you're going to jump real high, but I can take you out, because I'm super fly. Alright, let's move to the right. We've got some Doomvis action. Doomvase, Doomvass. Some strategic hitting. You can probably hear my controller rattling around like crazy, because at this point, my action, oh, excuse me. My platforming and action combating is getting a little bit frantic. There's a lot of clacking and rattling around. Alright, so let's look at our map. We've got a position up above, we've got a position to the right, and another one to the right. So let's head over to this right, because this should show us the one that's above that room without having to go through that room. This is a mimic, so we're gonna incite it to hit into that wall. Almost didn't quite work out. Thankfully, it all came together at the last moment. Whoa, right between those icicles. And everything's going to be okay. I'm going to live through this room. Another chicken leg would be absolutely scrumptious if you wouldn't mind dropping one. Whatever benevolent deity seeks to find my fortune in this castle. Ranger chestplate, probably inconsequential largely. I don't remember the ranger set being particularly useful for me. No big deal though. I think we're gonna find the boss room, right? It's gotta be up and left and up. Okay. There's really only a few more positions for it to be left. We've probably cased mostly all of the Maya at this point, which I'm quite alright with. I'd be totally fine with exploring all of the castle every single time. It just takes a while, and I know you guys would get all bent out of shape with the not using teleporters junk. Oh, jeez. Alright, do I even want to be in this room? I'm gonna not... Oh, I went to leave the room. It wasn't fast enough. I'm so sorry. Alright, whatever. It was gonna end anyway. I'm pretty sure if I wanted to, I could actually just lock this castle in and move to the top left corner, and I think I know exactly how to get to the boss room, so I'm not super worried about it. What do we have? We've got Lady Faye the Third. The Paladin seems like our best option. I'm absolutely not doing Vertigo again. That was not helpful. And Sir Johnny the Lich King, I'm sure he's pretty cool, but not my cup of tea for this moment. I need somebody I can depend on. I probably want to upgrade my attack, but first, before we get to that point, I'm going to check out my armor, because we did get that new plate. So I want to see if that's going to help me out. We've got the Ranger's Chest, which gives me plus 13 to armor. Really no downside to actually buying that, so let's just straight up go for it. It's just, you know, super heavy and all that, but whatever. I'd rather have the extra armor. We could definitely use it. Was there anything else I needed up here? I think we're probably good. All the armor on the head. Oh, what's this one again? Sage Sword. Oh, for the gold bonus, right? Not interested for the moment. Silver Limbs, bonus to magic, and larger bonus to magic. Alright, fine. We're good. I know there's another balance rune I could probably grab that might be useful. Not going to be what I need at the moment. And I had somebody mentioning I really need to get the Spell Thief upgrade. I feel like that would be an irresponsible use of my gold, since I keep complaining about how much I want to just beat that third level boss. So I'm just going to get attack, and, well, 1540, and this is 1720. Oh, I can't do the math in my head. It's going to be real close, right? No. Okay, it's not even close at all. And that means that all I have left is just I can get a crit chance up, which I think is actually a real good idea anyway. So I'm fine with that idea. I think we're just going to head on in and do another run, pretty similar to what we did. Should I keep exploring the same castle, though, is the question that I want to ask. I don't know. I feel like it's not really necessary. Even though I mapped out most of that Maya, I'm pretty sure I can handle it, doing it again, and still have a little bit of time to spare. I just don't want to take the gold loss is really all it's about. And if I do actually make it to the boss and then finish it, I want to not have to be in a position where I have to lose all that gold, because the boss obviously is going to give me a bunch. Look at that sweet drop. I love that. Kill a whole bunch of barrels, everything starts turning sunny side up. All kinds of gold flying out of every crevice and carapace and, I don't know, angle, whatever. Anyway, we're moving to the right. So far, a linear castle progression. And this is where things start to diverge. Well, okay, repeated room from below. And we found the first boss room. Alright, I'll take all that gold, no problem with that. Don't mind if I do. And we've got our teleporter and our chicken leg, and I do know, by the way, that one is always the potion and one is always the chicken leg. I should be able to dash right through this, right? Oh, right, they come from the bottom. I always forget the pattern. I've only seen this a couple of times, actually, so you shouldn't be too upset. Wait for this to rotate through, and we're good to go. You know, a little dead end. I don't get enough use out of this dash, but I would like to in the future. This room should not be too bad. I should be able to one-shot absolutely everything in here. And it's just gonna... It's actually kind of a mockery on the behalf of this fairy chest. You didn't even put up a fight that time. What did I get out of you? A siphon rune for my sword. I'd love to know what siphon is. I actually got that... like a chest plate or some kind of armor piece that had siphon on it, didn't I? And I believe I didn't try to equip it to see what it was about yet. I'm sure I could actually check my character sheet or something when I have it on. You know, I haven't bought it because I don't know what it does yet, so I'm not going to be able to check that way. Anyway, that's one of those instances when I wouldn't mind it being totally spoiled for me in the comments, so if you want to let me know what siphon does before I have messed around with it, I'm assuming it's probably something to do with either health or mana steal. So commonly seems to be the trait when you throw around words like siphon. Alright, we're back in the Maya. We've got some more damage up, so hopefully we should be doing a reasonable degree of damage to things that are generally pretty formidable in this area. I have to say, the Maya's not quite as bad as I expected it to be in the long term. It's not my favorite place to be, and it's certainly not an easy place to be, but it's also not instant death, and that's kind of what I was expecting. Well, alright, so let's just take 3 rockets to the face then. Flying helps quite a bit with rockets to the face. It's a problem we all go through from time to time. And this Hulk guard is actually going down quite a bit faster now, so I'm pretty happy to get some more damage up. I may actually put even another point or 2 into damage up, provided I have the sufficient funds necessary. Alright, Rage Cage, you are not that bad, but still I would love to kill you in one hit. It'd make my whole life just absolutely worth living if I could just finish you guys immediately. That boss would just be a piece of freaking cake if I could just get some lifesteal, finish them in one hit. I'm just going to let these spike balls do some work over here. Oh, forgot that those go through walls. Thankfully didn't really come back to bite me in the ass too hard. It's real hard to progress through this since this guy doesn't seem to want to go down. There we go, dodgeroo. And we are good. Still got hit by another one of those. Okay. Well, I'll just use the wall as my backsplash here, and everything's just going to be fine. So this guy's spinning around a ball and chain type flail deal. Oh, money stuck in the wall. It happens. We've all been there. Alright, chest. We've got take no damage. I had this before. I didn't react fast enough. There's always going to be a trap or something over there on the right that's going to be hard to navigate. And these spikes, if you notice, they come through real fast. And if I get my way most of the way through this, I'm going to be kind of taking some damage on the way back as well. So I'm going to try and not hit that, if possible. And it means I have to drop through those real fast, too. I'm not sure if I can drop fast enough. Let's just try it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Nope. Alright, well, at least I only took the damage the one way. Might as well get that out of the way early, right? I have no idea how I'm supposed to handle something like that. I didn't really expect that I was able to drop through them so quickly, though, so maybe it was... on my behalf, I was misjudging how exactly I'm supposed to navigate those platforms. I don't know, with enough practice, I guess, I'll figure it out. Or, you know, maybe I'll just end up grinding off camera at some point. No, I don't really want to do that. I want to keep you guys in the loop for all of this run. So far, I haven't done anything off camera at all, so you've been here for every moment of my Rogue Legacy game from start. Well, with the exception of that one time I had to cut because of an audio error, but that was for like 3 seconds, and he didn't actually miss anything. I was just in a room that I already cleared out, I believe. Alright, this room is no problemo. Let's launch some spike balls up here. Maybe a couple will go. Yeah, alright, cool. I appreciate that. If you guys want to stick around, bounce around, do your thing. Alright, you're gonna be a problem unless... Oh, you're not a problem. Okay, cool. That is the one condition with which you will not be a problem, is if you are not a problem. And we've got a silver sword now. It's not a surfer, it's a sword. I'm not sure how useful that's gonna be, we're gonna check it out later. For now, let's keep looking for that boss door. Things are gonna be up top, probably? I think we're more oriented towards a vertical layout in this particular run. I will check the map momentarily, though. I just want to clear out this Angry Fury Skull. And so, yeah, we seem to be definitely going up. Whether it's up to the left or up to the right, that remains yet to be seen, but we will be doing our best to explore both options. And that's if we do get the opportunity, of course, because, you know, the Maya is not really my best friend, and, you know, likes to set up little booby traps for me here and there, and everywhere. And, oh, well, pile of gold, never heard. Almost back to 3k gold. I'm not really too upset about this run if we don't end up making it. But I do like this little incremental bit of progress that we've made from the beginning of this episode. So far, things feel like they are going to be going in a direction that will lead us toward finishing this boss real soon. That was a really poor bit of play right there. Just took, I think it was just 2 hits, basically. Didn't need to take either of them. Oh, thank you. We've got some MP. That's going to really help me out of this jam. If I could just catch a break and maybe get a nice lineup of character class and spell. I'd love to get like a Hokage with Dwarfism. This is the weirdest sentence, by the way, with Crowstorm. I think would work out real nicely for us. And then throw a little Vampirism his way, perhaps. Although the Scythe isn't bad. The Scythe I could make do with, and I just want to just crush that boss. I don't even want him to get like a single hit off. It will be a beautiful victory if I could pull that kind of thing off. I doubt I can, but you gotta dream, right? Ever upward, we find a little piranha plant who's very angry and by himself, and he's given us his chicken leg. I appreciate that. Thank you, piranha plant. You give so that we shall receive, and you give so selflessly of your life and your gold and your little seed pods, apparently. I don't know. Oh, this is bad. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. There's projectiles freaking everywhere. Spike balls, do your work. There are spikes below me, can't forget. Alright, criticals are great news. Just want to kind of time this real well. There we go. And you're not going to attack me, thank goodness for that. A painting attack a person? Who could possibly imagine such a thing? Now, what I want to know is what's up with the fact that the paintings can go through the walls. I understand that they're possessed by specters of some sort, but, like, the spike balls seem to be constrained to, you know, having some sort of tangible physical form, yet the Doomvises seem to, they take on this ethereal property, which is not really becoming for a wooden frame. Oh, wow, that was great timing for you to explode. Thank you very much for that. We've got a fountain which we can pray at. Oh, no, that's the health gain one. Alright, even better. I actually would rather have that one right now anyway. Could really have used it. And you're going to shoot some blood at me. I don't think any of you are going to get all the way across. There we go. Oh, spike ball. 2 hits. Beautiful. Alright, I think there might be a chest. Sometimes there's a chest. Oh, geez. Couldn't really avoid that. I could have blocked. I could have blocked. So sorry. I'm trying to keep it in my head. I don't have ADD, but it feels like it sometimes. Alright, these guys are going to just fly all over the screen, and I found the boss room. Excellent, excellent. And what did I find? A sky chest plate. Alright, even better. So we've got a little bit of equipment, we've got a little bit of stats, we've got some gold. This run, all in all, I feel like it was a net positive so far. We're going to turn this into probably some more health gain, or not health gain, some attack power, and we're probably going to check out that sky armor and see if that's something I can use to aid me in that fight, and I'm just going to really hope for a real nice combination of class and attribute, and then we should be good to go. I'd love to take down this boss in this episode. Alright, so here we go. Should I... Oh, maybe I should just check down here real quick. Nope, rather not. Boss then? Alright, boss. Sir Ponce de Leon, let's fight. Ancient Evil, time to duel. Alright, Alright, I'm gonna shoot some spike balls around to match your spike balls, so we just can't get enough projectiles sometimes. And my amount of damage now, I can't ever see what it says. 56. Alright, that's not terrible, I guess, but much better when I was doing like 100 and something each hit. And this isn't even gonna happen, I just knew it. I wasn't even trying that hard. Bury me with my money. Well, that's kind of a horrible thing to say, so let's put some points in. Let's see what we've got to. Spelunket, and an Archmage, and another Archmage. Wow, you really just want to screw me every way you can on these things. We've got daggers, we've got spike balls. Alright, we're gonna do... yeah, this Archmage with OCD seems like a decent idea. Let's do that. Really not a fan of the spellcasters as much, but what are you gonna do? They just seem obsessed with giving them to me. And what is this Silver Sword going to help us with? 6 damage? Well, I need more weight capacity for that to work out, although I would absolutely love to grab it, and I will do my best to grab it right now. And what is this going to do for us? Another 10 to armor. Wow, it seems like we're just jumping up these tiers here. Maybe I should put some points into weight gain or weight capacity. That way I can grab them right now. And this is crit damage. Oh yeah, and that was our +1 to Siphon that I was talking about before. So it was a cape. So if I pick up 1 weight up, that's going to be 1k and a little bit more. So what do I have here? The Silver Sword is 750 to unlock. Yeah, my sword progression's like way behind, isn't it? Alright, there we go. Got our sword. Can't equip our sword though, so I actually need 5 more. And 1650, I can get that though right now. And then if I'm going to bother with the sword, I'm going to need 2 more upgrades. Oh, that's a little frustrating. Is there anything I can balance out? Maybe drop... pardon my voice here. I don't really want to exchange a whole lot of things, though. I feel like for the most part I am on the right track. I really like having lots of armor. I think that's a real nice thing for me to have. Losing 18 armor... I'm not too happy about it. And I just got that, so I don't really want to sacrifice that. Maybe some cheaper of these might be nice. No, that's going to kill all the armor there as well. And that's even heavier. I can exchange my cloak. What's this cheapest one? +4 to crit chance. I'd much rather have that. Should I just squander all the rest of my money on +2 equip up? Well, it's going to be one of them. It's not even going to be enough for 2. Alright, so that means we're just going to have to buy an attack up, and we'll catch the rest on the next run. And that also means that this is probably not going to be... oh, Siphon. There we go. Steals mana from slain enemies. Now I know. I guess you don't need that comment after all. I'm sure you probably left it already, and I thank you for that. But yeah, I guess not necessary. So I guess we'll just run in, do one more farming run, and then next time we will do, for real, what I was hoping to do just now. Since we are running short on time anyway. So let's just run in, see what we can do. I will try and keep in mind the fact that I'm going to be gaining some MP. Oh man, I'm so weak now. I gotta use those daggers. I've got a ton of MP for one, so I really have to capitalize on that. And what is my goal here? I guess it's just to look around, see what I can find. Hopefully, I will run into some kind of extra equipment, I guess is the best thing I could hope for, really. A little frustrated I didn't get to do my objective that I was after, but, you know, a lot of RNG going on, a lot of randomly generated business. Grab a little bit of gold. There we go, 359. Even my gold find doesn't feel quite as good when I'm using this character, even though it doesn't actually mean anything because it's not changed or affected as far as I know. It said there was a chest though. What's up with that? Oh, this guy right here. Yeah, I don't have dwarfism, so unfortunately not going to be able to grab that one. Oh well. There'll be more chests, hopefully. Yeah, I'll just jump right on top of that. Portrait of Rune. It looks like my magic damage seems to be a little bit more effective than my melee damage, so I should definitely try and capitalize on that. This guy's real dumb. I'll just keep shooting him with daggers. You can't do a thing about it. Sorry to hear that, bro. Alright, so what am I going to get? It might actually be a stat up. Oh, just a bunch of gold. 700 and then a little bit more. Alright, fine. We needed gold anyway. Alright, so now we've got a real big room to explore here. sure it's nothing we can't handle, although being hamstrung on damage like this, maybe, you never know. I might run into a real angry spike ball or spiky star guy that shoots fire at me and... oh, jeez. Alright, let's just win this. Please, yes. Alright. That was all my Geometry Wars training coming into play right there. I'll just take a bit of damage and get out of that with invincibility frames. When I threw myself into the midst of all of that junk going on, I pretty much expected to just take some damage, but it worked out in the end. Sometimes you just gotta trust your instincts and let go of regret. You gotta bet on yourself now, because that's your best bet. Anyway, I'm sure you've heard me reference that song before in other LPs if you've listened to me jabber on long enough. So there is our gold, and this room was not particularly difficult. Dash over the spike pit. And we don't really want to head on down, I don't think. Let's keep on to the right. And I'm sure we'll find our way up eventually. I don't really feel the need to go through this room in great detail, although I probably should, because remember, I do like gold. I think it's probably one of our goals to look for today. Oh, Grey Knight took 2 shots. Wasn't expecting that. Not sure why I wasn't expecting that, considering all the other ones have. Oh, I forgot I have my Y-activated ability here, which is to switch to different spells. That's actually pretty cool. I should really use that more. Doesn't actually cost me anything either. I think it just gives me a random chance at whatever it is that it draws for me. Or does it just cycle through? It might just cycle through these 3. Yeah, it seems like it is. So I've got the Chakram, Time Stop, and Daggers. I think probably that would be our best bet for now. It's probably the highest damage output anyway. And for 5 more, in terms of MP usage, seems like it's probably worth using. Alright, we're back in the Maya with 2,300 gold. So far going a little better than I actually expected. You know, when I play as a spellcaster, I don't really have particularly high expectations. And what I am aware of doing when I have the Chakram as my activated throwing weapon, or I guess is the best way to call it, is to make sure that I throw it in an area where it's going to hit them both coming and going, if possible. And like, something like that, although usually a little bit more on the effective side. It looks like I'm getting real low on health, and that would be death. Now that's a little bit bad. I wasn't expecting to die right there, actually. I was just about to dash out of the way. Fingers didn't quite catch up with me, unfortunately. And come on, Hokage! Alright, well, nearsighted, have weak limbs. Alright, well, it's better than nothing. We'll pick you for the next run. And I've got 3,000 gold, which should give me enough for another, 1 weight up, which I think was not enough still, right? I needed 2. I forgot what I was even trying to buy here. We've got this sword, right? And that requires, 3? Oh no, that's not the right sword. I needed this one, which I need, I need 2 more weight ups for that, and I've already bought it, so if I can afford 2 weight ups, then we're good to go. And I'm, just gonna make it. Good for me. Very lucky. Silver sword, and we've got 5 to spare, which I'm sure I'll fill up with some kind of garbage down the line. And our Hokage is very quick to move around. It seems like he's very agile, which I appreciate. Curse rune, and I think we're pretty much good to go. Alright, so next run, we are going to go find that boss, and we're going to go kick his butt, I think. I feel like we've got to have a good chance at it at this point. 195 HP is not really as good as I would have hoped, but we do have a number of damage ups and armor boosts and a damage on my sword now. I think we've got a fairly good chance. Maybe I should just lock down the castle as well. That way I can confirm what I have already checked of the Maya and hopefully go back and finish that off. I think that's a good call. Correct me if I'm wrong anyway. So that is going to be another episode down. I hope you guys are still enjoying the Let's Play and the runs that are featured therein, so let me know if you are, of course, and any support is always greatly appreciated. If you think it deserves it, feel free to leave a like, but that is entirely up to you, and I hope you guys will stick around because I have plenty more Rogue Legacy to come. I'm pretty sure when I do finish this at some point, I'm going to just jump right back into the game, provided everybody's still enjoying it. And I'm kind of looking forward to getting to the New Game Plus content, even if it means a little bit of grinding, and if it does, we'll work out something. Between you and me, maybe we'll do a little off-camera. Who knows? Maybe not. I will discuss that in the future. Anyway, for now, it's all staying the way it is, so don't worry. Alright, so that's going to do it, guys. I will talk to you real soon. I hope you have a lovely night. Later!